Awesome. It's we're really excited to be back. It's looking forward to the day where we're starting our season here. But it was, it's a lot. Just the drive in, the somewhat back to normal feeling. We're back to normal. That's a great feeling. But just being in your home clubhouse and seeing you guys in there, it's it's a great. It's like a first day of school feeling a little bit, where you get to just a lot of excitement, a lot of newness, kind of a fresh start, and hoping we get to play a good game today.
Brandon, the big topic today is the left field fence. What are your impressions of it as far as the angle and the distance now?
I think we're going to wait and see. It's I walked out there this morning and I hadn't seen it, so I walked out this morning, looked at it, and it reminds me of Pittsburgh a little bit. How Pittsburgh's how their fences, but yeah, I think we have no idea at this point. I think it is going to help out our pitching staff. I think we're fortunate to have Austin Hayes, who's center fielder that can go play left field. For me, it's going to play a little bit like Fenway, and that you need your corner outfielder to have center field range. So having Austin is very beneficial. But yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see how it plays.
Brandon, anybody who makes a home opener, obviously there's got to be a little bit of jitters and such, but you got a kid who grew up a few miles from here and is doing it. Why does he work for this? I mean, why Bruce and Bruce's personality fit for this?
It's a great story, and a guy that grew up going to Camden Yards as a kid. I remember my first time. Obviously, I'd never made a start or anything like that, but going back to as a big league coach, going back to San Francisco and having your friends and family and places that you went to as a kid, and all of a sudden now you're in it. He's making an opening day start. That's another level. But I know he's super excited. He's ready. He feels good. I'm sure he's going to have major butterflies. I hope he can calm those down a little bit and control his emotions out there and give us a quality start, or however long we're going to go. We're not going to go too far with him just because he's not built up like everybody else, but hopefully he can give us 4 or 5 innings and we'll go from there.
When you talked to Stewart after the game and told him that he was going down, what was his reaction?
I thought he was a pro. Dude is a pro. He understood. No hard feelings. Part of the business, part of the game, and I thought he handled it well.
How much does that change your bench situation as far as pinch hitting towards the end of the games?
Well, it's just one extra. We're not very left-handed, and so that does change things a little bit. But yeah, the bottom line is we need pitching, and we're not stretched out in the rotation. We're having piggyback stuff. We had a guy get hurt yesterday that was going to go in the game, so I think to be conservative, we needed to get some arms.
You guys sent Alex Wells down pretty quickly in spring. What does it say that he's back here after a pretty solid outing with Norfolk? Yeah,
he had a good outing in Norfolk. I think I'm looking for Wellesley to come in and throw strikes. That's the bottom line with all of our young guys. You saw, Aiken the other day, Bauman the last outing in Fort Myers. They have good stuff. It's about being able to work ahead in the count and throw strikes. Wellesley did that in his outing in Norfolk. I'm just looking for him to do that here.
Bruce said giving him today was as much a baseball decision as an emotional one. What did he show in spring, and what did you like about some of his spurts last year that gave him a shot in the rotation?
Well, yeah, he really, last year in the beginning of the year, he pitched extremely well before he got hurt. So we're hoping we see that Bruce Zimmerman that we saw early on last year. I remember he made a really good start in Boston, came out of the bullpen through around 6 innings here against the Yankees. We got the win, threw well in Miami, I remember, in the start. So he pitched extremely well early in the year, especially for a young pitcher. He had a great spring training last year and the spring training before. I think this year was it was hit and miss. I think his command wasn't quite there, but you saw spurts of it. So we're hoping that he can build off that and pitch like he did beginning part of last year.